Hey friends, this is Ed, coming to you with another video, and this time it's hot wings. First things first, you have to separate your wings. Take off the drum part and the flat part, or how do you want to call them, but the two big parts we will use to cook them, and the small part we will discard. I'm even stuttering to say that, but if you really want to, you can make a broth out of them and make a delicious soup or whatever. I just discard them this time. There are no magic tricks for wing splitting, so basically the more you do it, the easier it will be for you. But I can promise you, once you taste these, you will want to practice every night. Once you get tired of splitting those wings, you should take a rest, and by that I mean you can prep the next step. Take a big pot, the biggest you can find, fill it halfway up with water and bring it up to a simmer. While that is happening, we can prepare our spices. As you can see, I used 2 different spice mixes as well as some thyme and a couple of bay leaves. Don't forget about salt, because you have to remember that you are dealing with half a pot of water as well as some 2 kilos of chicken wings, so be quite generous here. For acidity here, I added balsamic vinegar, not the most expensive aged stuff, something from the lower shelf, which in this case will work perfectly fine. Now we are ready to add the chicken. Keep the heat at the highest setting at all times, because adding 2 kilos of chicken to the pot will bring down the temperature. Once the pot is boiling again, you can lower the heat, cover it up, and boil it for 15 minutes. This will give the head start of cooking as well as some extra flavor. Once 15 minutes have passed, our chicken wings are infused with the spices and are ready to come out onto the cooling rack. We need to dry our chicken wings off as successfully as possible. I didn't have a cooling rack, I used the rack from the oven and I put a sheet pan under it. Also, slotted spoon might be a better choice than tongs in here. Nevertheless, we will air dry those chicken wings for at least 15 minutes, which will give us an opportunity to prepare the coating, which starts with cleaning up and then crushing, or finally mincing if you don't have a garlic crusher, but we need to crush a garlic head, or 6 up to 10 garlic cloves. Then we will freshly grind in some black pepper, add some spice as these are hot wings. I started with some cayenne pepper. Due to my own mistake and my laziness, I didn't measure the amounts and I overdid it with the cayenne, but I will give you normal amounts on the blog post. Just to be clear, second powder was chili powder, not cayenne, but they still came out really hot this time. After all the spicy powders, you need to add also some salt here. Also add some generous amount of olive oil. I just go for consistency, which you can absorb here. It's kind of an oil, kind of a paste type of a consistency, but I will give you, again, correct measurements on the blog post. Once the coating is done, probably your chicken wings have been drying off for about 15 minutes. Maybe you can set a timer. But now you can add them all to a big mixing bowl and add the coating on top of it. Now we have to actually coat the chicken wings. I usually go in with hands as it's way faster. After they have been coated, add some hard cheese. Here again, I didn't choose the most expensive variety. I took something pre-shredded, and also it has been made far away from Italy, but at the same time it worked really good on this recipe. Now all that's left to do is oil a sheet pan. I put foil on mine just to save up some cleaning process later. But add your all chicken wings, make sure that they are in one layer, they don't sit on top of each other, and then you're ready to add the second layer of the hard cheese. Then wings are ready for the oven. We put them in there for 20 to 25 minutes on the maximum setting of your oven. For me it was 230 degrees Celsius, but basically they have been half cooked already into the brine. Now they just need to finish up the cooking and crisp up. These bad boys came out fantastic. I think I didn't stop eating till half of the pan was gone. If you are online in 2018, then probably you have seen the technique how to eat a chicken wing. All the magic lies into twisting the bones once you get hold of them, and then you get clean, pure chicken wing goodness, which is perfect for dipping it into your favorite sauce and enjoying it carelessly. Enjoy, friends!